What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to show you how to build this working Lego lawnmower. First, let's take a look at how it works. So pay attention to the blade at the front of the lawnmower, because with the help of a special mechanism, this blade spins around as the lawnmower is pushed. And this same mechanism will even allow us to cut our Lego grass. It's really easy to mow the grass, just push the lawnmower forward and the blades of grass fall down around the lawnmower. But once you're done, you'll be left with a perfectly mowed lawn. This lawnmower is also a perfect size for your minifigures. They can easily hold onto it with the convenient handle to mow the grass themselves, and it's a perfect addition to your Lego gardens and backyards. So let's take a look at how to build it. Here are all the pieces you're going to need to build your working lawnmower. And we'll begin by building the chassis. So you'll need this Technic piece right here. And we can slide a 1x4 Technic axle through the hole at the back there. So as it's been slid through, also attach a half bevel gear on top of the axle like that. And then before we slide it through further, you can also fit a 1x1 Technic brick through there. Then finally, to finish this space off, just use a half Technic axle bush piece. So you might need to rotate the axle until that fits on the bush piece, but once it does, slide that all the way through until you're left with an equal distance on both sides. So this is where the back wheels of the lawnmower will go. These also are made up of these small Lego tyre pieces with the bush pieces. And again, don't worry if you don't have any of these rarer pieces, I'll leave a link in the description as to which sets contain those. So with this back half of the chassis, we can finish it off by placing a full-sized Technic bevel gear, and just hold that in between this part and the Technic brick, and then we can finish this part off with a 1x3 Technic axle. So just slide that all the way through, and now that should turn when the back wheels are pushed on the ground. So now to attach the front half, we'll first build it up. So this will be the part that attaches the blade of the lawnmower, which cuts the grass. So this will use a big half bevel gear. And we can attach this in the middle with a 1x2 Technic axle. So then that goes through this piece, the 1x3 Technic beam piece. And we can clip this in, make sure it's all nice and secure with another half bush. Again, make sure that it can spin around freely, and then we can attach these two halves together. First we'll need to attach another bevel gear, that should be the last one that you've used up. And then we'll need to attach it so that it's the right distance apart from the big gear, so that the small gear powers it when the lawnmower is pushed. This is perhaps the trickiest part of the build, because we'll need to get these Technic pneumatic pieces slid through the gaps in this 1x3 Technic piece so that the gap is just perfect on both sides. So, for example, you don't want this ball section in the middle of the T-piece to be too low down. You want it to be higher up, closer to that, so you have more space at the bottom, so that this bottom gear has space to move. So you see, that's about the spacing you'll want to get for both sides. So let's just clip both of these in and try that again. Just need to get the spacing correct once more. And that looks good. You can see it spins nice and freely, and it even includes space for the front wheels. So these wheels don't spin as well as the back wheels, but they still provide some nice decoration and look identical, which is very important for the design. So then we can test this out by pushing this lawnmower along the ground, and you'll see that once more the blade spins when it's touching the ground with the back wheels. And don't worry if the wheels come off in this stage. That just means you'll need to adjust them a bit more, so that the axle is more evenly spaced on both sides. And that looks pretty good. You can just test it once more. That's looking nice and free. If this wheel doesn't spin for whatever reason, it could be that you've pushed this bit down too far, or that the wheel is not attached at the bottom like this. You'll just need to push it up and make sure it's all a nice solid mechanism. So that's looking good, and now we can build the top half of our lawnmower. This is also relatively simple. For this you'll need to take two 1x2 plates with the clips on the side, and we can attach these together with a grill tile. This doesn't have to be a grill tile, you can also use a plain one, but I think this grill one adds a bit of texture and decoration to the design. So then with these slopes on the front, we can build up a bit more of the engine detail using some 1x1 studs. It's important that these are studs for the spacing underneath them, and you'll see that if you look closely at the gears. Then we'll also need to attach this jumper plate, 1x2 with the stud in the centre, so that is offset to one side. So it should look just like this. And this is very simple to clip together. You just clip the right half of the jumper plate directly on top of the Technic brick, just like that. Your mechanism should still be working as long as you've kept the wheels nice and loose, and it should still work when you turn the back wheels. So that's all good. All that's left to do now is the handle, and we can build this on top of the rest of the lawnmower. It doesn't have to be detached for this, so we can just use these 1x1 clip pieces, the robot hand pieces, and they can go like that. I'm just using some dark grey ones for some extra contrast. You can use whatever colour you want. And then some light grey ones to match the colour of the handle on top. The handle's nice and simple. That's just a 1x4 bar piece. And then there you have your working Lego lawnmower. And for your grass, you can use a Lego carrot stem piece directly attached to a small flower piece in green. I think that works nicely as a grass design. And you can arrange these grass blades so that they're in a line or spaced out from each other. And you can play around with that to see the best way to mow the grass. So I hope you enjoyed building your working Lego lawnmower. And if you did, be sure to give this video a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to enable notifications so you know when my new videos are coming out. And check out my other working Lego how to build tutorials, where I build a wide variety of different Lego machines and minifigure scale creations like this one. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.